On this week's episode of Today I Would Like to Share,
who were just like trying to get petty revenge or asking other people how to get petty revenge. That is not your evil plan. That is a shitty conglomerate of idiots.
the internet phenomenon of showing a robot 1,000 hours of something and having it write its own script.
A game I like to call Ali Blah Blah.
Please stick around at the end of the episode for a special segment with our buddy Mitch.
Hello, and welcome to Today I Would Like to Share, where we take some time out of our busy lives to share the things important to us. My name is Kyle, and with me today, he has a dual life as a crime-fighting vigilante, Jordan.
Why did you have to give my dual life away? Now people are gonna know.
Well, because you're special. That's why.
Yeah, but I was masked, so nobody would know.
Oh, see, I didn't have it written down here as mass vigilante. I just had crime-fighting vigilante. My bad. Anyway, maybe you should move now. And he was one of the two original turtles on Noah's Ark, Andrew.
It's been an arduous road, but hey, I've made it this far.
Yeah. How was riding that wave?
You know what? To be honest, I'd give it like a 3 out of 10. Wouldn't recommend that ride. Carnival Cruises tends to get a little bit of a better itinerary
smoother.
together. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, well, I have a question for the two of you. We're all evil here, right?
Of course.
Probably not. I'm probably not evil, I'd say.
Hey, Andrew.
Yeah?
I'm doing a bit.
We're all evil?
We're all evil. We're all evil, right?
We're all evil, right?
Great. Okay, good. So are all the people over at r/myevilplan. Because today I would like to share some evil, horribly evil plans from some wonderful people. And just to give you an idea of what some of this stuff looks like, I want... Let's do this one. I want you, Andrew, since you're an evil boy, to read this entry.
I'm so evil.
Yeah.
All right. So this post, I'm submitting it because I need some help. I'm in summer school, and I want to get this kid bad. I have had a plan, but want it as a last-minute plan. He seems to care about his hair. He bursts into random all-out orgasm moaning in class. Whoa. Makes fun of my voice. Also a bonus, he is unironically subscribed to T-Series. Alright, I hate this kid. Edit. Hold on, edit to this. I copied this kid's assignment that is worth 30%, so both he and I got 0. Then I dropped out of summer school. Pretty sure he failed. I'm having trouble following this guy's line of thought.
I know,
but
right?
he wants to mess with this guy's hair, I think.
He wants to get him back. I'm pretty sure the edit is an update.
Okay. Hey,
yeah,
it worked.
yeah.
So, we both failed, and I dropped out of summer school.
He copied off him. They both failed because of it, and then they both got failed out of summer school. So good job, guys. Isn't that such an evil plan? Listen, I want to take this guy down with me. He's bullying me, and I'm apparently not smart. That's why I'm in summer school, and why you came up with this plan.
This is great.
Yeah,
The suggestions underneath are interesting.
Oh, really? Read some.
Well, Sweet X, maybe chocolate, says, well, if he really cares that much about his hair, then throw a big glob of Nair on it. Or follow him into a dark alley and scalp him with a rusty switchblade. If he's making fun of your voice, then mimic his own. I'd imagine he'd look pretty stupid making fun of his own voice.
I don't understand the the guy's reply underneath it.
Oh yeah.
You gave me a brilliant idea. Lukewarm soda on the hair.
What would that
Lukewarm.
do? What would lukewarm soda do to your hair?
Shit, I only have cold soda. I'll see you in 3 hours, buddy.
Oh, I got the perfect temperature of soda to dump on somebody's hair. Oh no, I left it in my car. No, it's hot soda.
Damn it. Damn.
Anyway, okay, that's enough of that evil plan. We got another one here. Jordan,
Yes.
why don't you share with us this evil plan?
Okay. Gonna make my witch of a sister rack up $30-ish in library fines. That's the title. I posted this about a couple weeks ago to r/justnofamily, and someone told me to plot either a petty or a nuclear revenge. I went with petty, but $30 is a lot for a library fine. I put my plan into action a few days ago. A bit of necessary info. My sister is a huge bookworm. Our library charges 25 cents per day. A book is overdue. We can check out books for 3 weeks and can renew them 6 times. My sister has been reading a certain book, and she's about halfway through. She borrowed the book in question about 3 months ago, so she's probably renewed it 3 or 4 times. While she was out with her friends, I snuck into her room and swiped the book. I'm gonna be keeping it until December, January, and then I'll return it to the library. She got an hour later. Wait, what? She got an hour later, and
Don't expect good grammar from these people.
and it
okay?
took her only 45 minutes to realize anything was up. I'm gonna be keeping that book until December, January. Then I'll return it to the library. This is tough to read.
I know.
I'm not very good with numbers or grammar, apparently. So the amount I'm assuming she'll get in fines might be a bit off, despite my double and triple checks.
Wait, what? He's admitting to triple checking the numbers, but also not being sure about them.
Guys, isn't this so evil? You're gonna rack up $30 in library fines.
Also, did she find out he's got the book? That's what he makes it seem. I
he
think
makes
he's trying
it
to say
sound
she
like it,
got
yeah.
home an hour later, and then after that, it took her 45 minutes to realize that the book was gone. So she knows that
Also-
he's got it?
If she knows she lost your book, couldn't she just go to the library and pay like a $10 fine for losing the book?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, can your late fees really, exceed the value of the book? I guess maybe.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Go figure this isn't well thought out.
It's quite evil, though.
Oh, quite evil. Quite evil. And the last story I want to share here is entitled, How Do I Turn Someone Against Their Mother? My friend's mom is a manipulative bitch. She tries to manipulate her daughter, my friend, into doing whatever she thinks is right. I have secretly been recording their conversations, and I can see right through her mother's bullshit. But unfortunately, she can't. Currently, her mother is trying to marry her off with some dude. She, mother, secretly told the dude everything about her daughter, so the dude is pretending to be perfect for her. How do I turn my friend against her mother? And I'm not a very good friend of my friend, so I can't tell her anything directly. It has to be done anonymously, because spying is illegal, you know?
Wait, what? Wait, what?
I don't even know
This
what
guy is not
you
even
just
friends
said.
with the friend that he's trying to get his mom. He's not even friends with them. It's obviously someone he's got a crush on. This is a dude who likes this girl. The mom's trying to marry him off to some other guy, and he's like, I gotta stop this. How do I convince this woman that her mom's evil without talking to her? Or talking to either one of them?
Either one of them. But also, it has to be done anonymously because spying is illegal, you know? It's like, dude, this is evil and not the way you think it is. Not because you're trying to turn a girl against her mother, but because you're committing a crime. You're stalking somebody.
Spying is illegal. I like how he says it has to be done anonymously. I think what he's saying is, he doesn't mind that it's illegal. They just can't know it's him doing it.
This person has a wonderful, wonderful suggestion. Sneak drugs in her pocket. Mom does laundry, finds it, chaos ensues. Oh my god.
Yeah, until she gets grounded forever and can never actually go out.
But yeah, I found this today, and I was just like, man, like I was like, okay, I bet this is full of teenagers who think they're like plotting the best plan to take over the world. That's what I thought it'd be, and then I stepped into it, and it was just like, this is a whole bunch of people who were just like trying to get petty revenge or asking other people how to get petty revenge. That is not your evil plan. That is a shitty conglomerate of idiots. I couldn't believe it. But whatever. It is what it is. Have fun making your evil plans, people. So, that leads me to wanting to ask the two of you, what's your evil plan?
What's our evil plan?
Yeah, what's your evil plan?
Janice from accounting has been annoying the crap out of me lately, so what I think I'm going to do is string together a long line of paper clips and dangle them from the ceiling to the exact height of where her hair rests when she's sitting in her chair, and hopefully she won't notice the paper clips, so that every time she sits in her chair it feels like someone's just barely tickling her hair or like a fly's in there or something, and it just annoys the crap out of her all day.
Let me give you a suggestion. Do fishing line, clear fishing line. That'll work better for you.
Oh wow, thanks for the tip.
Mm-hmm. Actually, a better way to probably get revenge on her is to greet her kindly every day and become friends, and then do her laundry and like her dishes, and then say fuck you and run out of the house.
That's the
good.
Ultimate betrayal.
That's a good evil plan, right?
But how do I get her mom to not like her?
Start dating her?
Oh, right, yeah. That'll do.
I've heard that about you, Andrew. Moms don't like you.
Yeah. Not even my own.
How about you, Jordan? What's your evil plan?
Well, obviously, currently, I work at Jimmy John's. So, I've been getting annoyed with our corporate side of things, corporate office, you know. So, I'm going to go in there after hours, change everything into Subway.
Oh, that'd be, man, if you could accomplish that in one night, power to you.
I'll really show them.
What a weird, just, okay.
Jared's back, baby.
Jared's back, baby.
Fuck Jimmy.
Didn't he do something illegal? Didn't he fuck kids?
I don't know. Yeah, he did.
I'm
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
sure he diddled kids. Maybe Jared's not back. Maybe somebody who looks like Jared's back.
Let's please not break Jared out of prison. He very much
Yeah.
deserves to be there.
Oh my god,
Hey.
that's crazy. That was my evil plan, was to break Jared out of prison.
That actually is an evil plan. That's something
That
I wouldn't
really is an
expected
evil plan.
to be on that subreddit. But actually,
Oh, man.
I really hope you submit that to r/myevilplan.
Oh goodness.
You get banned so fast.
Ugh.
What's your evil plan, Kyle?
To get to launch a satellite that's shaped like boobs, and then have a laser on it, and then shoot the laser at the polar caps to melt it into water and flood the Earth. So, you know, the plot to Austin Powers 2.
Oh, you're Dr. Evil, huh?
Yeah. You didn't see me, but I was holding my pinky to the corner of my lip the entire time I said that.
Of course you were. Oh, also, you guys should see the shirt that I'm wearing right now.
Yeah, what's that?
I'll show you after.
Okay.
What describe it? What is it? You can't just leave us hanging like that.
It's everybody's favorite YouTuber.
T-Series?
Oh, yeah. No, fuck that.
Do you have a PewDiePie shirt?
No, it's a donkey. Donkey
Oh,
shirt.
you got the donkey shirt?
Oh,
Heck yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Big donkey fan.
Well, that's all I had for today.
Thanks for sharing, Kyle.
Oh, you're welcome.
Today, I would like to share the internet phenomenon that I believe started late last year. At least for me, started late last year. But the internet phenomenon of showing a robot 1,000 hours of something and having it write its own script.
Oh my god, these are the
Yes.
best, dude. These are amazing.
They are absolutely incredible, even though they are fake. But we're going to pretend they're not fake.
I believe.
I'd like to believe they're real because they're hilarious. And obviously you guys know what this is, right? You guys read a few of them.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, I would like to reenact one of the better ones I've seen lately. And I'm going to post it in Discord right now. I need one of you guys to be Batman.
That's Andrew.
And then the other one is going to play Alfred for one line and then Joker for the rest.
Okay.
I will read the in-betweens.
Okay. Andrew, you cool with being Batman?
I am cool with being Batman, but do we know what movie? Oh, just all the Batman movies.
So
is what
here,
this
yeah, I'm
robot
gonna.
watched.
Yep. So this guy forced the bot to watch over 1,000 hours of Batman movies, and then asked it to write a Batman movie of its own. This is gonna be the first page. Ready? Action. So we're in the traditional Batcave. Batman stands next to his Batmobile and uses his Bat computer. He's sometimes Bruce Wayne, sometimes Batman, all times orphan.
Damn, dude.
Slayed.
This is now a safe city. I have punched a penguin into prison.
Alfred, Batman's loyal battler, carries a tray of goth ham.
Eat the dinner. Mattress Wayne.
An explosion explodes. The Joker and Two-Face enter the cave. Joker is a clown, but insane. Two-Face is a man, but attorney.
No! It's Two-Face. And One-Face. They hate me for being a bat.
Batman throws Alfred at Two-Face. Two-Face flips Alfred like a coin. Alfred lands heads up, which means Two-Face goes home.
It is just you and I, the Joker. Bat versus clown. Moral enemies.
I am such a freak. Society is bad. You drink water. I drink anarchy.
I drink bats, just like a bat would.
Batman looks around for his parents, but they're still dead. This makes him have anger. He fires a bat rocket. The Joker deflects it with a sick sense of humor, a clowny power.
I have never followed a rule. That is my rule. Do you follow? I don't.
Alfred, give birth to Robin.
Alfred begins the process since it is his job. The Joker now has a present in his hand. He juggles it over to Batman.
Happy Bat Day, Birthman.
Batman opens the present since he's a good guy. It contains a coupon for new parents, but it's expired. This is a Joker joke. And cut. So yeah,
That is great.
I found
Oh my
this
god.
the other day, and it just clicked
no.
to me, and I thought it'd be just hilarious and
Oh,
fun to
dude,
reenact.
I'm fucking crying.
And I think we should finish the script.
Ugh.
So good. I want to watch this movie, but damn,
But,
the
yeah,
expired coupon. Holy crap.
A coupon for new parents, but it's expired. This is a Joker joke.
Batman looks around for his parents, but they are still dead. That line got me.
I love the first one. He's sometimes Bruce Wayne, sometimes Batman, all times orphan.
Wow, dude. You found my fucking, like, the thing that breaks me the easiest and quickest. Like, I can't, these things are so fucking funny to me, I can't stand them.
I know, they're incredible. I love them. And this is one of the better ones I've seen in a long time, so I had to bring it up. And it was actually fun to listen to you guys reenact it.
Batman throws Alfred at Two-Face.
Two-Face lands up. He goes home. Or Alfred lands up. I also love where he's like, Joker's a clown, but insane. Two-Face is a man, but attorney. What? But anyways, my question for today is, do you guys have any favorites of these that stuck out to you?
I fucking love these things, but I can never remember them once they go by. I just know I die laughing every time because back when I used to live with Craig, he used to pop into my room and read these to me, and I would just start dying of laughter.
They're amazing, and they're fun to reenact.
Yeah.
I think I read one about Bob Ross, or like a Bob Ross episode once that was really funny. I can't remember too many others that I read. I know I've read a lot. They're all amazing usually.
Mm-hmm. One of my favorites, they had one do a Trump rally once, and it was one of the funniest things I've ever read. I'll have to try to find it and show you guys, but it was so good.
Where'd you find this?
I think somebody, I don't know. I think it was on Reddit. I was just browsing Reddit front page basically, and it was there. But this is one of my favorite ones too, right here. Just Batman, the Joker. It's just classic.
Yeah, that's great.
But
Man.
that's all I had to share.
Yeah, thanks for sharing.
Today, I would like to share with you a game I like to call Ali Blah Blah.
Oh boy.
The AliExpress game. Are you too familiar with AliExpress?
No.
Have you heard of Alibaba?
Yes.
I've watched Aladdin.
Okay, so Alibaba is an e-commerce site where you can order things by bulk from China and Russia, and AliExpress is like the stripped down single product version similar to Amazon. But there are some amazing products on this site, and they often have names that are relentlessly stuffed with keywords, so much so that you can often be difficult to determine what the product even is based on the title alone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you all some product names of items available for purchase on AliExpress, and then we'll go back and forth between you two, where you'll have to guess if the product is over or under $20. Okay?
Oh god.
I pulled the regular price only. So if an item is on sale, we're going to take its originally listed price. I think we've got 8 products to go through, so 4 each, and I've got a tiebreaker setup available if necessary, but we're just going to go back and forth, but we need to determine who will go first. So who has the most items of clothing on right now?
I have 2.
I also have 2.
Wait,
Hold
2?
up. Are you wearing underwear?
Count everything. Underwear, socks, all that. What do you got?
I am wearing shorts and a shirt.
That's exactly what I'm wearing.
Neither of you are wearing underwear right now.
No.
Let's make this perfectly clear. Okay.
I never wear underwear unless it's at work.
I never
All right,
wear
how many
underwear
different
when I'm
colors
recording.
are on your clothing? How about that?
2.
2.
Wait, no.
Never mind.
No
never
logos?
Mind. I got more than 2.
Oh, okay. Well,
Mostly 2, but more
we'll
than
go
2.
second. I'm going to award the most efficient dresser. So 2 items, both with only 2 total colors, I should say. Kyle, you're the most efficient dresser, so you'll go first.
Or the most boring.
No, efficient is what we're looking for.
Right, you're right. All right, hit me with it.
Not a word.
All right, so first product. I'm going to read the title. You're going to think I'm done after the first 2 words. I promise it's much longer than that. I'm gonna have you guess. Is it under or over $20? All right. First product. Toilet paper holder, wall-mounted paper tissue dispenser, multifunction plastic bath, toilet paper holder, storage box toilet.
I think they said toilet paper holder twice.
That's like 4 times, man.
All right. Is this product over or under $20?
Under $20.
Under $20? Wrong. Sorry. This product is $26.62.
How is a toilet paper holder more than $20?
Oh, this is a fancy ass toilet paper
Of
holder.
course it is.
All right, after each one, I'll post the thing in Discord so you guys can look at
Oh.
it. But yes, so this is
What the fuck? They didn't say anything about it being like
It says it does say wall-mounted paper tissue dispenser.
that's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
multi-function.
I mean,
Multifunction,
it's
you're
standard toilet paper holder would generally be wall mounted too. This one, for our listeners at home, is kind of like a box that contains it, almost like something you'd see in a public restroom, but also has like a shelf for your phone and stuff. It's a pretty fancy toilet paper
It
holder.
has
looks
a
like a
pad.
soap dispenser in a
It does.
public restroom, but
Yeah, it
it
does.
dispenses toilet paper.
It also has a drawer. A literal drawer.
All right,
Wow.
Kyle started with 0. Jordan, we're moving to you now.
Okay.
This is your product. Basis dual USB car charger with FM transmitter, Bluetooth, hands-free FM modulator, phone charger in car for iPhone, Xiaomi, Huawei.
Xiaomi Huawei. Over or under, huh?
Over or under $20?
I feel like it's under, but that's a lot to pack in one. I'll say over.
Wrong.
Damn it!
This is
Should have went with my gut.
$14.65. Definitely should have went with your gut on that one. Honestly, this thing looks like your standard USB charger for a car. And though it does have an FM transmitter built in, so there's a nice little digital display that shows you which station you're FM broadcasting to.
That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Damn, that would cost a fortune here.
All right, the score is 0-0. We're going back to Kyle. Kyle, here's your product. Electric USB mosquito killer, trap reviews, LED light control, insect killing lamp, repeller, noiseless round and square, blue lamp.
Noiseless
Round and
sound.
square.
What the fuck?
Noiseless,
That's-
round, and square.
Gotta be over $20.
All right, and you're wrong. It's $14.27.
Oh my god.
I don't know. This one has a range, and there is just 2 models listed here. One is round shaped. The other is square shaped.
That looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Man, these things are cool.
I feel like it doesn't work though, as well as it says.
You'll have to read the reviews, which it uses as one of its keywords in the title. All right, still 0-0. Going back to Jordan. Jordan, your product. Luxury spikes, sneakers, men, real leather platform shoes, men's fashion, high tops, flats, trainers, green punching, casual shoes for men.
How are those casual with everything before it?
Yeah, there was the word punching in there. I don't think that's casual.
I think he said something about cleats too, but I don't know. Man, this is a trick one. I feel like because it's genuine leather, so it's gotta be more than 20. But fuck it, I'm going with my gut. More than 20.
You are correct.
Yes.
First correct answer. Let's go. Yeah. This one's $139.
Okay.
Wow.
These are some
So it-
ridiculous shoes. These
so
are
it probably is.
These look like
actually leather.
What?
these
What
look
the
like
fuck?
That looks like some Kyle would wear, 100%.
These are like high top sneakers, but with plastic spikes on the tip of the toe area
Dude.
of the shoe.
First of all, you bet your fucking ass I'd wear those.
100%.
Those are some luxury
Kyle-
spike sneakers,
those
men
are-
real leather platform shoes.
Those
man.
are
It's fashion.
Those are Kyle's anti-kid shoes when he's at work. You want the spikes, boy?
Swift kick to the shin.
Wow.
All
those
right,
are
it's
incredible.
1-0. Jordan in the lead. We're going back to Kyle. You can
All
tie
right.
it up with this one. All right.
But I won't.
All right, your
All right, hit
product
me with it.
is 2019 Hot Yoga Gum Fitness Resistant 8-word chest expander rope workout muscle fitness rubber band elastic bands for sports exercise.
What?
Okay, under $20 because I feel like these. I think I actually know what the product is, and I think they're around like $20 to $30. And like if I wanted to buy them in the U.S., so I'm guessing they're under 20.
And you're correct. We've got a
Yes!
tied game now. These are $3.88. And they're on sale right now. 49% off for $1.98.
Is that what you thought it was, Kyle?
I thought they were a little different, but yeah, basically.
Nice.
Essentially, these are just regular old resistant bands that you can buy.
Oh, snap. We're tied?
We're tied, and we're
Well,
going
that-
back to Jordan.
Is this the last one right here?
Nope, we should have 3 more.
Okay.
So 1 more full round after you.
Okay.
All right, so here's your product. Classic mini game consoles JJ Fun FC280 handheld games built-in 400 retro FC TV video games 3-inch LCD 1 USB charge.
Below.
You're going for below $20 on this
Yes.
one?
Yes.
All right, and you are correct. The total is $15.95. And this is straight up some kind of bootleg handheld
Straight
game
up
system.
piracy.
Yep, some piracy here. I mean, it comes with 400 retro FCTV games. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe Famicom?
It sounds like Famicom, yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh my god. Okay, look at the second picture. Like that's basically Mario Kart, right? So like, and I bet this is literally just pirated games. So it's probably actually Mario Kart, but they put that on there so Nintendo can't see that it's actually Mario Kart and they can't get arrested.
Yeah, it's like a it's like a rip-off version of Mario Kart screenshotted, but you know that they actually have Mario Kart on there. Totally agree.
Oh my goodness. Has AV cables? You can plug this into the fucking television?
Oh yeah,
Also, what uses AV these days?
For real.
this thing.
Like how
Right.
the wristband or the what do you call that? Like a bracelet is just listed as rope.
All right, we're
This-
coming back to you, Kyle. Jordan's
right,
up
hit me
2
with
to
it.
1, so you can tie it again with this one. All right, your product is antique carved zinc alloy bathroom paper mobile phone holder with shelf bathroom towel rack toilet paper holder tissue box.
Man, I can't even fucking picture what this thing is. Above $20.
And you're wrong, unfortunately.
God damn it.
This one is $16.99,
Ugh.
which secures the win for Jordan. You're the winner of Ali Blah Blah. However, we got one more, and the tiebreaker one. If you guys would just want to do those for fun.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
All right. I linked this is also, by the way, the product I just read was also another toilet paper holder with just a very simple shelf for your phone above the toilet.
Man,
Paper
see,
rack.
what I was
And a
picturing
hook.
was this like a fucking shower holder, that you put on like the pipe that goes to the shower head and like holds like all your soap and bullshit.
Yeah,
I'm done.
that little hook on the side. Essentially, it's like the toilet paper holder roll area has one tiny hook out the side that doesn't have the toilet paper on it.
And
That
they
is
call
what
it a
they're
towel
considering
rack.
the towel rack. Yeah.
Oh my god.
After you're done with your shower, just hang up your towel on the toilet paper holder. That's fine. All right. So here's the last one, which would have gone to Jordan. 700-gram grains, spice, herbals, cereals, coffee, dry food grinder, mill, grinding machine, grist mill, home medicine flour, powder crusher.
What the?
Do you guys think that's over or under $20?
Under. It's probably under.
I'm gonna say over.
This one is $59.83.
What the fuck? I was just expecting it to be like brass knuckles.
This is like a full-on big old industrial machine. It's like it's
Holy
made for
shit.
grinding up a lot of
Jesus.
stuff. This is like for like a restaurant kitchen to use, I'd assume, or something
Yeah.
like that. And the last one I have, which I was saving as a tiebreaker, is a Medio Marvel USB mouse, wireless mouse, gaming mouse, gamer, computer mice, button silent click, 2,400 DPI, adjustable computer Marvel.
Below. It has a marble. It's
Below.
below.
It's definitely below. This is also just an Iron Man mouse.
I was expecting something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, same
Never
here.
mentioned Iron Man in the title, but these are it's Iron Man.
I also heard marble. Oh, it doesn't even have a marble. What the hell?
No, it's Marvel. Sorry,
Oh.
the brand Marvel. Yeah.
Wow.
Nobody who cares about how many DPI a mouse is going to buy a mouse for $7.
No.
Right.
No. Yeah. Absolutely not. So my question for you guys is, can you find an object on your desk or in your immediate vicinity that you can write an AliExpress style title for?
Yes.
Probably. Okay.
Yes. I can.
All right, Jordan. Tell us what is it? What's your product?
Oh shit. On the spot. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Stainless steel handheld extendable rake. That's all I got. I can't think of any more.
That was a good run. What is the object? Is it actually just a rake?
That's a back scratcher.
Oh, nice.
Stainless steel extendable handheld rake with clip for your pocket. That's portable. You could use for your back. There.
There you go. Back relief.
Back relief. That's what I should have included.
I like that. Is there anything in your vicinity, Kyle?
Yeah, I'm typing it out as everything rolls through my head.
There you go.
Okay, so I have water, holder, container, teal, opens, plastic, clear, non-insulated, liquid, non-corrosive, shatterproof, water, liquid, H2O, rubber grip. And it's
Rubber grip.
I had the cadence wrong in it. I was trying to say rubber grip. Oh man, I forgot it has like a little holdy thing too. That was like 7 other words I could have added.
Dang.
Damn.
Is that product over or under $20?
I don't know. My girlfriend bought it. But yeah, it's a water bottle that has a screw top.
That's amazing.
Yeah, fancy shit. Good game, man. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
That was good.
Thanks
I
for
like
playing.
that.
That was a pretty good one. Once again, man, I do not do good in games. I'm so bad at them.
I
Honestly,
don't
it was
do
pretty
good
close with everyone getting it wrong for a while in the beginning. Jordan squeezed out the win at the end, but it's pretty close. You guys
I was
did
gonna
good.
suggest that if we were tied, you'd read one out, and then we'd have to guess how much it cost, and whoever was closer got.
That's what I was gonna do for the tie.
Oh, really? Okay,
Because I
cool,
only had
cool.
one product set aside for that, so I was
That
gonna make
was,
you guys try to guess as close as possible to the actual price.
May I ask, what made you come up with this game? Like, how did you think of this?
I've just been curious about stuff that I can find on AliExpress, and I think I talked to you guys about this maybe a week or two ago that I had to replace the analog sticks in my Joy-Cons for my Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, yeah.
So I checked AliExpress on prices beforehand, and honestly, Amazon has them for about the same price, and I didn't have to wait as long for shipping, so I went with them. But there's some interesting stuff that you can get from AliExpress for things like that. And originally, when I replaced the shells on my Joy-Cons for my Nintendo Switch, made them the clear plastic to look like the old school Game Boy Colors, I bought those off AliExpress.
Yeah, okay. Man.
Yeah, they certainly love to keyword stuff their titles. They get pretty hilarious.
So one of the suggested items in the bottom, because was it with you guys that I started? We got into discussion about those boob mouse pads that have like the wrist. Okay, cool. 100%. Well, I'm pretty sure while we were looking those up, I went to the site quite a bit, and so it was in one of my suggested items at the bottom, and I just clicked on one, and the words on that is Emito, cartoon, 3D, breast, mouse, pad, silicone, wrist, Japan, Korean, anime, mouse wrap, chess, resistant, muse mat, tapas, disorder, sex, decor.
Wow.
It changed language there at the end. But also chest and resistant are right next to each other.
Chest
resistant.
Like
chest resistant. Man, what does it need to be resistant from? Anyway, sorry.
That's so you don't get breasts of your own. Buy the mouse pad with breasts so that you don't have to have them yourself. Chest resistant.
There's some weird shit popping up my mind right now.
I know. Man, it's great. Well, that about wraps it up for this episode of Today I Would Like to Share. Join us again next time where we do it all again. And remember, as Snoop Dogg says, it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none.
Goodbye.
Okay, so today we're going to do something a little special. We have with us a friend of ours, somebody I've known since basically second grade, I think it was. His name is Mitch. Welcome, Mitch. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Of course. And we wanted to bring you on because we wanted to just kind of, we're new to this and we're a couple episodes in, but we wanted to see what it was like to have a guest. And you being one of the most educated friends I have, I thought you would, if you didn't bring in something really cool that I've never heard of, you would at least find something awesome. So what do you have for us today?
Well, I'll say I'm not that educated, but I only just kind of know a bunch of really specific things, and that's like all I know in the world. So I'm just gonna preface it with that.
Well, I mean, educated in the I guess the scholarly sense. You like working on a PhD.
Yeah, that's fair. But really, I just it's kind of just like it's just like all this stuff that helps me like understand how the world works. It's kind of how I look at it.
Right.
Anyways, though, I posted a couple links in the Discord, but what I'm going to talk about is optogenetics. So what this is basically you can use gene therapy to like tag neurons in the brain.
Okay.
And these and what you're tagging them with is like this light, like these light sensitive genes from like algae or like things like that.
Okay.
And then basically what you can do is you can flash LEDs onto these neurons that are tagged like this. And the idea is that so like it lets you can
basically activate genes with light.
Right, and then like make the neurons fire.
Right.
So
okay.
Basically, yeah, it's just like having the photosensitive stuff on there lets them be excited, and then you can just like hijack specific regions of the brain that you've tagged with like these light sensitive particles or whatever.
Okay. Well, I'm watching this first video that you posted, and it's like, dude, this apparatus is crazy.
So that one's kind of an older one. They don't. It's not. They have like wireless devices now.
Okay.
But like the brains are pretty well mapped out, especially in like rodents, because
We've been doing experiments on them.
A lot of them. Also, the title of that video cracks me up because it says like ferociously efficient hunters, and it kind of like noms on a stick a little bit.
Yep.
It's in a container with just the item it's supposed to attack. It's like you set it up for efficiency, I think.
Right. So what they did in that one is there's a part of the brain called the amygdala, and it's like our fight or flight, our like emotional distress kind of center. Mm-hmm. So it attacking something is not at all surprising when you specifically trigger, like, it's basically like giving it PTSD. Like, what's the scariest thing a mouse can think of? And you're just like full on blasting that.
Oh God.
So it's fighting because it's got nowhere to run. It's in a box.
Right. I mean, this apparatus, let me just describe this real quick. So I'm sure not everybody, but most people in the world have played with like suction dart guns, and it looks like one of those darts is on top of this thing's head, and in like somewhere in the middle of the shaft is like a blue LED that turns on when they activate it. But then there's just at the end some shrink wrap with 2 wires coming off of it, to activate the LED in it. But it's just like. This is like
it reminds me of Matrix.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say that, but also like, or some like 80s sci-fi flick where like someone's like sucking out brains. It's like in Starship Troopers, the brain sucking slug, how he just like stabs in their head and slurps out their brains.
Half-Life, you got the little crab.
Head crabs. No, thank you.
We don't go to Ravenholm anymore.
No.
But so yeah, like there's like a shit ton of things you can do with this sort of thing. Luckily now they're at the point where it's like wireless. I think the other video has a wireless one in it, and that's like from 2008. But that one, it's just like basically you have different regions of the brain, and it's pretty well mapped out. So like what I'm interested in and what they've done more recently is they map out the motor cortex. So basically they just go through and stimulate certain portions of it and see like which limb is controlled by that part of the brain. So on your brain, you have like a thin strip, like right across the top, if you picture from like ear and then cross your head to the top of your other ear. That's got like the map of all the muscles in your body.
Right.
So like I actually use this in my research. I use like transcranial magnetic stimulation to like make people's hands move and shit. But like this is obvious. Like you can't do optogenetics on humans yet, or it's a little we get into a lot of ethical questions after that. But
right.
But basically, they can just map out which parts of the brain operate which parts of the mouse or whatever animal that they've mapped out, and now you have a remote control animal.
Right. Yeah, I saw that like in that second video. It's like moving around in circles. Yeah, so like basically they're just like activating too much of the left side of the muscles in the left side of the body. So like actually it's kind of crude right now, but it'll get more refined. So I think more or less that kind of brings me to my question of like, as this does get more and more refined, what are some of like the coolest / most useful or even like scary animals that people might try to like hijack a little bit? Ethics aside,
humans would be the scariest ones, right? Like you control an entire human's brain. Like imagine every single neuron has one of those photosensitive things, and you have the most complex light array imaginable, like in the inside of someone's skull, so that it could activate any of them. And like you literally just have full control of that person now, right? You can make them say and do anything you want them to do. So that
all you have to do is shoot them in the head with a suction cup dart.
Right? Get your Nerf gun out. Mind control some
people.
Get
your Nerf gun out. Man, I mean, all I've got to say is that the remote control business, like the RC business, is gonna flip upside down when this stuff comes out.
Xbox got to start cranking out those controllers, man. The military uses them for drone flights and stuff. It's definitely gonna be the go-to controller for mind control.
It's just RC Tiger. Rawr.
I mean, like from the animal kingdom, though.
Cool, that's right. I was hoping for like a giraffe.
The scary one of the scariest ones I could think of is a Komodo dragon, because they just poison you basically with their bite and then come back later to kill you. So you could just like send them out to just poison people so they slowly die. That would freak me out.
Dude, the only reason Komodo dragons aren't like the thing I'm scared of the most is that they're only in one place in the world,
Right.
and that makes me feel safe and comfortable at night.
Right. And it takes like 24 hours for the venom in their bite to like fully.
Well, it's like it's not venom. I don't think. I'm pretty sure it's bacteria, and then you just die of a bacterial infection.
Oh.
Is it? I thought it
Yeah.
was a venom that they had.
They might have a venom too that like serves another purpose. But
Certainly not a Komodo dragon expert, but that one would scare me.
I would say that was that would be one of the more feasible ones.
No, you're right.
Lizard brains are
That's
It's
yeah,
venomous
true.
proteins.
nice. Yeah, lizard brains are not that complex. So
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, like a shark. I don't know. Everything in the ocean scares me. So like hooking that up to a shark and just being able to take that around town is just like that's spooky as shit.
I hate to bring everything back to squids, but a colossal squid mind controlled. Oh my god.
As
Yeah,
you
yeah.
often do.
well, I was also thinking about those for like just exploratory things. Like if you could control like an octopus or a squid, and like you could really like get into the nitty gritty.
Right. Get
like, the animal
a
kingdom
camera
and do
housed
some
on them,
research, too.
and then
Yeah.
send them out to look for stuff. That'd be insane.
Yeah.
All right, I'm surprised the Russians aren't already doing this with dolphins. They love dolphins, right? They've got them like all up in their military
Yeah.
and stuff. So
That's true.
I'm really surprised they don't just have mind controlled versions.
I mean,
That reminds me of Red Alert 2.
Oh my goodness. The most
Like, trade the
scientifically
dolphins.
accurate game ever. Roll around town with Tesla tanks, just blowing everything
Command and
up.
Conquer.
Man, I would like to have one of these or our proposed nerve gun, so I could shoot my cat in the head with it and keep it from scratching my couch as well. That'd be nice.
I mean,
You know,
Yeah,
the
that would be- it would be
practical
really
things.
interesting.
as that gets more advanced, it could be like a pet accessory, right? Like, is your dog doing this behavior that you absolutely hate? Well, here, get this. Every time you turn on this blue light, it'll stop barking or
It'll
whatever.
set her, yeah. Yeah, that'd be pretty wild.
That just reminded me of a book I read. It's by the same author who did The Lost Fleet. His name's Jack Campbell, or his pen name is. But he wrote a series, like a fantasy series, and it turns out it's not exactly fantasy. It's just really weird sci-fi. But some people from Earth come to this planet where these people were stranded for a very long time. But a boy from Earth comes, and he's talking about how they have these games on Earth where they make dinosaurs out of, like, you know, they're like robots, but they have like blood and skin, and they have pain responses and stuff like that, and sensors for the pain. So like this person on this planet who, you know, they're the ones who've been shut off for a very long time, so they're the morally high ground. They're like, wait, how is that not an animal? Like, how is that okay? You're like killing animals for fun. He goes, but they're not animals, they're robots. Well, like, you said they feel pain. Well, yeah, just so they know when they're bit. I'm like, that sounds like they're living to me.
So, get this. You can shut down pain centers with
That,
this.
see...
I mean,
Man.
so isn't that just the ultimate painkiller drug? Like people in end of
That's
life
where my mind
situations,
kinda went
like
with it.
Yeah.
you know, late stage cancer patients that are literally just in pain, waiting to die. Like, shut off the pain.
Well, even that, or so there's a really big mind-gut connection. There's actually like as many neurons in like it's called your enteric system, but like your gut, as there is in your brain. So like it's your second brain, and it's like there's a lot of communication between the brain in there. So people that have like Crohn's, or sorry, the dog's shaking. He's getting feisty. People that have like Crohn's and like diseases of the gut that just feel shitty all the time. It would be interesting if you could like kind of shut that down a little bit just to make
Right.
them feel better. Because there's very little they can actually do about some of those disorders.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Also, I do have another talking point though.
Okay.
You guys, of course, went to humans first, which makes sense for like what thing you would try to control or whatnot. I've kind of come to this realization that our brain is basically just a big VR machine,
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah, totally.
and if we did like develop these technologies like highly enough to effectively control another human being, what's to say that we already aren't?
Right. I've heard this kind of thing before. Where like, man, I can't remember the concept, but it's like it's an idea that is like better off that society doesn't know it, because it can cause like widespread panic or something like that, or be disruptive in society. But like, you know, and it's used as a joke, but like in the Matrix, like how do you know you're not in the Matrix? How do you know what you're doing now isn't, you know, it's just, I don't know. It's a messed up question.
Yeah. I mean, like it's like a chicken or the egg. Or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. But it's just, I don't know. It's interesting to think about. But
I mean, the other direction you go is like we're also like creating VR, so like we could be going like the actual virtual way from that, because it feels like we're still like we get feedback. If we were controlling something else, we're getting feedback, a lot of it. So like it'd be like hella sophisticated. But whereas like VR, like there's like still like a physical separation.
Yeah, you don't get haptic feedback in the way that you do like in the real world.
Right.
Current
Yeah.
VR.
Yeah, for sure.
that's a lot of data. I mean, could you just think of like how much data your body produces at any time?
I think there's a figure on it, but it's like a shit ton.
Yeah,
yeah. It's just like,
it's like several gigs a day.
How many sensors you have in your body? They're just picking up the things you're sitting on, the air blowing over your skin, as well as the temperature, and just like that's just too much data.
Well, isn't this technology like maybe a better way to do VR? And I'm sorry to go back to the VR thing, but it's just like that's what I'm thinking right now. Is like that's a way to simulate haptic feedback, right? You can fire the neurons for getting punched in the arm without necessarily being punched in the arm, right? If you could turn pain on, you could probably activate a pain receptor. So I think that might be the way for realistic VR, is by, you know, activating some of those things based on entertainment or game input from whatever VR system you're using.
So that's true, and it brings up another thing that's kind of interesting about this is if you did do that, what you're doing is you're causing the neurons in your own brain to fire, and there's like a saying that's like neurons that fire together wire together. So you could be like facilitating your own PTSD from like a really intense VR experience. Like say you're actually in Jurassic Park, you start having like actual PTSD stuff from that.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's already possible with like the VR that we have now, you know? Like
that's true, yeah, like it's a traumatic experience, it's a traumatic experience.
Yeah.
I was when Andrew said that, I was thinking, oh man, like that he's like turning on pain receptors. It's like, man, like don't let the military get it. They're just gonna use it for torture and shit. And like that's not in any of any of the conventions. Like they didn't know that technology is gonna exist. Like how long is it gonna take for somebody to make those laws, and and how many people are gonna be affected by that in the meantime?
Right. Yeah, totally.
But yeah, like man, talk about PTSD from that. That's crazy.
On the other more promising side is they want to use optogenetics for treating PTSD, so you can isolate which neurons are acting up, because basically what PTSD is like it's a really entrained response, and if you can actually isolate the physical neurons that are maintaining that connection, you could also silence that neuron.
That makes sense.
And then like, it'd be like a therapy for PTSD.
Do either of you know anybody who has PTSD?
Yes.
Most likely.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head, though.
I play a game with a guy, and he was military police, and he went over to, I think it was Iraq, but he was talking about it a little bit, because I told him I work at Chuck E. Cheese, and he's like, ooh, man, I can't be around kids. I'm like, you have a kid? He goes, well, no, I just can't be at places like that because, man, I can't do kids screaming. And I have never, ever wanted to ask a follow-up question less than I did right there. It's like, I don't, dude, I do not want to know why. Like, he's good now, you know, like, he's a lot better than he used to be. I didn't know him at that point, but, you know, this is what he tells me. But it's just, oh, man. Talk about, like, just a horrible, horrible condition.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, that about wraps up what I was trying to get out with this topic.
Well, thanks for sharing, man. I really appreciate it, and thanks for coming on here and you know, testing out being our first guest star.
I'm flattered. It's a real honor.
Would love to have you